I'm going to, all right, so we're going to record this so that everybody else can catch up with it afterwards. So many team announcements, and I'm so excited for it. Okay, so the first one is tomorrow, Core de Force sneak peek. Everybody needs to be doing this. Auburn, that is exactly how I feel. Like, I can't wait to get up tomorrow morning because I am dying to try this. Okay, so here's what I've learned in the past about having a sneak peek and how do we use it to our advantage because we only get it for one day, right? Well, one, sometimes it stays on there for longer than one day, so you need to pay close attention, okay? But two, my suggestion to you would be to record yourself doing the entire workout, okay? And the reason I say that is record it on something that you can then break it up into small, like 30-second, 45-second, 60-second increments, okay? Because what you're going to do with those small little increments is you're going to save them and you're going to use them through this entire month of October to talk about this program so that it's fresh in people's minds, okay? Because here's the thing. If you do, let's say you go live and then that's it. That's all you have is that like one live video or that one live like really good snippet that you had. And then you're like, oh crap, now what am I going to use? Pictures are great, don't get me wrong, but if you can have video of yourself, so I would highly suggest, one, if you want to go live and talk about it, absolutely do that. But then go above and beyond and like do the workout a second time if you have to record yourself doing the entire workout so you have something to break up into small increments so that you can continue to talk about it, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to offer as a team. So Lauren and I kind of chatted about this, and we both thought that this would be a great idea for you guys to have to use. And of course, as always, I mean, this is open to you, but if you want to do your own thing, you absolutely do your own thing. If you want to team up with one other person, team up with one other person. This is just an idea, and if you guys want to jump on this wagon, awesome, the more the merrier. So Lauren and I are offering up a team-wide group, and it's going to be a mixed gender group because this is one program, hands down, that we can get like men and women together. So your couples, like it's going to be awesome, right? So this will be the first time ever. I know. I'm like, okay, Rick's going to do this one with me for real this time. Like, he's really going to do it with me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to start our preseason on November 7th, okay? So the actual challenge group will start November 14th, okay? Because, like, preseason week is always it's that final week, right, where you get to push and you get those last few people in there. The challenge pack is going to be released on October 31st, okay? So as you're talking about this program all throughout the month, you're going to want to keep reminding people that if you want this, October 31st is going to be the day that you're going to want to get on it, okay? Build an email list, get a phone number list so you can text people, like, make it a big deal and constantly talk about the fact that like October 31st is coming and you're going to want to do this. Because there's nothing better than eating all of your children's candy and then buying a fitness program. It just doesn't get any better than that. So that gives them a whole week to eat all the candy, right? Because it's going to take about a week for them to get it. So it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You guys, do what you have to do. Like, use the candy to your advantage on this one. Okay, so the base kit, like the no challenge pack, that'll be released on November 1st, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you one thing that Lauren and I both talked about when it comes to running a couples challenge, because what do? How do you get people to not just buy one challenge pack, but how are you going to get them to buy a whole nother bag of Shakeology? Don't worry, we've got it covered. They split it. They can split the bag for the first 15 days because guess what's going to happen? They're going to fall in love with it, and then they're each going to want their own. And it's going to work kind of like how Rick and I did, because he started stealing my Shaco, and I was like, nope, that's not happening, because I was running out too soon. And that is one thing I'm just not willing to share. So don't worry about, do people need 2 bags of Shakeology? Do they need, no, just get them in the group. And here's the thing, you guys, if they don't get a challenge pack, it's okay. They can join the group. This is honestly and truly really what we're looking for to do as a team here is to have our first team test group is basically what we're looking to do. So this is, let's get people in, let's love them, let's support them, let's help them get the results. Like, let's help, let's show them like what this Beachbody thing is really all about. So there's like, just get them in the group. Okay. All right. I think that covers everything on Core de Force, but before I move forward, does anybody have any questions on that?
Sorry. So will you let us know like how you want us to participate? Will we like schedule things out, or will we figure all that out later?
I think what we'll do is we'll figure that out later on down the road. I will I'm going to be honest with you, really and truly what I'm probably going to do with this group is, because I've been really paying close attention to the Beachbody Challenge Group guides, and they're really good. They're actually very good for program-specific groups. So my first instinct is to, every morning scheduled post will be from that challenge group guide. Then from there, where we can each individually add into the group, like this is where we can go, hey, cool. Like, let's take our strong points, like what's your strength, and like throw it into the group. So, but we'll talk about that. Like that'll be a whole nother team call specific for that group. So we'll definitely talk about that. Okay, Auburn, I know you wanted to say something too, so go ahead.
I can figure out how to unmute myself. So you said something about, don't laugh, girl. You said something about the 7th and something about the 14th. So the 14th is when the group is starting, but the 7th is the...
Okay, so the 7th is going to be the preseason week. So that basically means like during that week is when we're going to start adding our people into it. So we'll start adding people on the 7th. And then really all we're going to do then is it's basically just prepping people, opening up your program, how to take your measurements, how to do your before and afters, breaking down the nutrition guide. It gives people an entire week to be able to look through their program, and any questions that they're going to have, any concerns that they have, it gives them a whole week to get through all of that. So that way when we start on the 14th, they're going to feel confident and comfortable just going for it, like full force. Is that cool? Does that answer it? Yes? Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. All right, next up, going live on your topics. So you guys picked your topics, so that's awesome. So this week, start sprinkling in your live broadcasts. So pick a day of the week. I'm not going to be super like picky. We're not going to schedule things like, going live should be kind of like a spur of the moment thing anyways. Like when you're feeling really good about it, like hop on there and make sure you talk about, your live topic. So this week into next week, I'm not, again, it's not a school assignment. So like when you guys want to do it, go ahead and do it. So definitely, but let's kick that off this week. So, all right, the next thing is Lauren and I are going to continue to do daily mini trainings as well. So you guys, if you're thinking of things that you're like, I don't really want to wait for a team call, throw it into the team page, and Lauren and I are going to do our best to find either the training will come from us or we're going to find you the best training for it, okay? Because there's a lot of phenomenal resources out there that even Lauren and I are constantly discovering, whether it's in the back office or it's on YouTube. And so for us, it's just a matter of we don't always need to wait for team calls. So if there's something that you're like, hey, I want something good on this, throw it up in the team page so that we can get it to you then. Because there's nothing worse than coming up, like you think of something and then you forget about it. So like throw it in the team page as soon as you do. And we will continue to do mini trainings throughout the week. Also, what we're going to start implementing is a Success Club shout out at the end of every week. So that's going to be happening on Fridays. So we're going to start doing that. We're going to start celebrating. And Lauren and I are actually looking at, we're going to start doing a couple different things. Some of them we're just really not going to tell you about, but we really just want to get like the happiness factor back into this, celebrating each other. And that goes for you guys too. Celebrate yourselves, you guys. Like, here's the thing. I think that all too often we're afraid to like toot our own horn, but guess what? You should. If something really great happens to you in your day, and this doesn't have to just be business related, okay? This is not just like, I sold a challenge pack. No. This is like, I had an amazing conversation with a friend today that I haven't spoken to in forever. Like, tell us about it. Shout out yourself. Shout out other people on the team, which we actually do a really good job of that. I do love that. And I mean, really, we do an amazing job of sharing in our team page. It's definitely a very happy place, I do have to say. So we are doing a good job of that already, but like, let's just keep that momentum going because it's great. I mean, it's just awesome. Okay, so here's the next thing. And this one I'm pretty stinking excited about. Let's talk about this. Hold on, wait. See, I said I was organized. Do you like this? Do you see how many pieces of paper I'm picking? I'm very organized, guys. Very organized. Okay, this is going to be awesome. I think that you guys are really actually going to love this one. All right, so one of the things that Lauren and I talked about was sort of like, okay, what can we do for the team just to sort of help them each day, right? So having the what did you do to move your business forward at the end of the day is awesome. Don't get me wrong, that's great. But I also feel like there's sort of still that missing factor of, as we get newer coaches on the team, or it's not even really just about newer coaches, even for myself. There are days where I will wake up and be like, oh my God, what the heck do I need to do today? Like, and there are days that I wake up and I freak out and I stress out because I'm like, oh my God, there's so much that I need to get done in this coaching thing. And like, I go crazy. So we came up with this idea that every single day in the morning, it's going to be early in the morning that it's going to be posted, because I'm going to schedule it for actually 5 a.m. my time every single day. We are going to post in the team page a daily business activity tracker. Okay? So this is going to be something that each and every one of you are going to be able to wake up to every day, look at, and go, okay, this is what I need to do to move my business forward and have a productive Beachbody day. And the best part is that really and truly, it's a power hour. But as we all know, we all have different schedules. We can't all sit down and bust out one solid hour of work. So the reason we're going to post this every day is so that it's something that you have to go back to and you have a checklist. And just so you know, this is honestly and truly how simple this business really can be. And these are the things that you have to do each and every day. And it honestly and truly is a guarantee that your business will move forward. So this is what it's going to look like. 2 to 5 connections a day. So whether it's 2 people or 5 people or somewhere in between, it does not matter. 2 connections a day moves your business forward. That's 2 messages of, hi, how are you? That's it. 2 follow-up a day. So obviously, if you're connecting with people each and every day, right, then you'll have people to follow up with, and that will be awesome. Then we decided that 1 invite a day, 1 invitation. one person, you can invite them to anything. And I'm not kidding when I say invite them to anything. Invite them to your house. Invite them out on a coffee date. Invite them to a free group. Invite them into a challenge group. Invite them to church. I don't care what kind of invitation it is. It's just a matter of getting into that act of inviting people, you know, like, and I mean, it's just nice too. Think about it. Like, you know, there are some days where I'm just like, I don't have anybody to invite to a challenge group, but there's a lot of people that I could probably call up and say, hey, would you like to meet for coffee and like have a real face-to-face conversation? Because I don't have a lot of those. So when we were talking about the invite, it's really truly just about inviting somebody to something. Okay? So that right there, this is all about you guys having a checklist to work off of that is completely stress-free. I don't want this to be stressful for any of you. Okay? So that's why we're going to post this every day and break it down. The other things that you're going to see on the list are pretty basic. Shakeology. Well, that's going to be stinking easy. So like, hello, check mark off that success list, right? Your workout. Well, we already know that you guys work out, and let's just say if you're Amanda right now, right? Sorry, Amanda, I'm going to pick on you. She's not feeling well. Okay, rest days are as equally as important. So if like, you know, it's not, oh my God, I got to go work out because my success list says that I have to work out. No, it's like, you know, if it's your rest day, take your rest day. If you're not feeling well, you're not feeling well, you know, that kind of a thing. So, and then obviously on here, personal development. That will forever and always be on every single list you will ever see. And at least 10 minutes. I really just feel like, here's my thing. Beachbody came up with 10 minutes for a reason. And I just trust them enough to know that there's obviously something to do with the 10-minute aspect of the personal development. And I mean, I kind of agree. Like, it's hard to really fill your mind in just like a 2 to 5 minute period. You know, like that's not a very long time. So just 10 minutes a day. And what we want you to do, okay, so that list is going to be up there every day. And we're just hoping that this will just help all of you guys. It's going to help myself. It's going to help newer coaches as we bring them onto our team, you know, that we can go, hey, guess what? This is really all you have to do today, you know, and you put your check marks in. And once those check marks are in, you guys, you're done. You're done working your business for the day. If you want to do extra after that, absolutely go for it. But don't stress over feeling like you're always supposed to be doing something. This is your list to work off of. This is your tracker. That's what you need to do. And your business will move forward. Okay? So at the end of the day, there'll be another post. All right? And so at the end of the day, what we would ask for you guys to do, and the reason we're asking you to do this is because this is also a way to help with the organization of all of this. Well, of your business. All we ask is that when you check in at the end of the day, you list the first names of the people that you connected with, that you followed up with, and that you invited with. And yeah, I think that makes sense. If you forget to list the names one night, like, it's okay. Like, we're not going to be like, oh my, you know, this isn't like us checking in on you type of thing. This is just holding us all accountable. Also to make sure, like, are we talking to new people, you know? And so that's going to start tomorrow. And again, I mean, this is just here, you know, it's something that's here for you guys, you know, just to take a look at. And we're just hoping that it'll help us together as a team. Again, sort of the accountability factor, the stress-free factor also, though, of like, this is your basic and this is good and this is all you have to do. And then, of course, with your postings, your social media posts, you guys post on social media. So, that's just kind of a given. We all know that kind of just has to happen with this business. And so make that a part of your regular day, but you don't need to check in and share your posts every day or anything like that. That would be kind of a lot, to keep up with. So 3 things though that can really help you if, sometimes I know we struggle with what the heck should I post about? Here's the thing, sharing our workouts, definite everyday thing. It's funny, I notice more and more, and I don't know if it's just because like of Facebook or whatnot, but I realized something, like, it's not just Beachbody coaches that share their workouts every day. Like, people legit share their workouts every single day. Like, when they go to a gym and they check in, they're like, yo, guess what? I'm at the gym. So I'm just kind of like, all right, well, we're no different. We just don't have to get in our car and drive anywhere, So share your workout every day. Shakeology. Here's the thing. And this, I will be honest with you guys, this is something still, like, I have zero problem saying, like, that I still somewhat struggle with. I have no problem admitting that. Sharing Shakeology every single day. We have to do it. It's one of those things that we have to do, because guess what? I'm learning that even though I've been drinking Shakeology for 2.5 years, there are people that will still say to me, hey, do you still drink that Shakeology stuff? And of course, my first instinct is like, have we met? Like, do we know each other? Like, wait a minute. But it's actually one of those things where people will still ask me that. And I'm kind of like, oh my God, I don't share it enough. And you know what? Shako is something that we should be sharing every single day. Every day, people should know that you're having a Shakeology. And then 2, if you're ever struggling with what to post about your personal development. It's so stinking easy to post about. You don't even have to share your own thoughts on it. Just share an excerpt from it and be like, yo, check this. I read this today. And just leave it up for people to read. And trust me, they will read it. People love motivational stuff. Even it's funny, the most negative people, if you ever scroll through Facebook, do you know that the most negative people I see on Facebook are always the ones sharing posts of positivity and motivation? And then in the very next breath, they are literally talking about how their life is a complete you-know-what. And you're just like, oh my gosh. So if you can't think of anything else to share your personal development, because somebody out there is going to love it. And I can guarantee you somebody out there is definitely going to need it. And you guys, I think that covers my very well written out list of things. My agenda. I had an agenda today for a meeting. Went to this seminar one time, and they would be very proud of me to know that I actually had an agenda today and didn't just waste your time. So that's good. So I don't know how much time we have left. We probably have quite a bit of time, but we can, I don't know, Lauren, I think Lauren, I got everything that we had talked about. And if anybody else wants to pipe up with anything, we can chit chat. I mean, if not, I won't take up any more of your time and we can jump off. So I'll leave it open and if anybody has anything. No? Anyone? Are we good? Because I mean, if we're good, well, here, this is just, now it's too silent. It can't be silent. I'd rather hear background noise than silence. Okay, I mean, are we good?
Erin, did you have us muted?
I did.
Okay, great. Because I just looked down and realized mine was not on, and I just about.
Yeah, I did. I just unmuted you.
Awesome.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi,
Aaron.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good.
Are you having the best vacation?
Are you having a good vacation? She said, look, there's one.
Yes, I'm having a good vacation.
Oh, I'm so happy. I love seeing all the
Guess what? Mommy threw up this morning.
Yes, she did.
Oh my God. That is the best thing ever. That makes me my whole day. I love it. Oh my God. You know, I almost stopped recording and I'm so glad I didn't. That is correct right there. Like, welcome to our team.
Oh. Yeah, our phones died. Both of our phones died, and my mom, because she couldn't get a hold of anybody. She was worried.
Oh my God.
And that's Molly answers and it's like, oh yeah, mommy's sick. Thanks.
Oh my
All right, ladies, we're gonna go adventuring.
All right, go adventure. Go find Gary B.
Yes.
Give these autographs.
I know he's on Fifth Avenue. It's not far from where we are.
Okay, well, you need to track it. You need to follow his Snapchat or his Instagram because he will post. I found this out. He posts on Snapchat and Instagram where he's going to be so that people can meet up with him. So you need to,
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go follow him right now then.
yeah, do that. Okay.
All right, bye guys.
All right. If everybody else is good, we can go ahead. Here, I'll